quiet neighborhood in the bustling city of Tokyo, a peaceful family of 4, and an unsolved crime so gruesome that it has haunted Japan for over 2 decades. The Setagaya family lived in a cozy home in the Kami-Soshigaya neighborhood of Setagaya, Tokyo. The family consisted of 44-year-old Mikio Miyazawa, his wife Yasuko, 41, and their 2 children, 8-year-old Nina and 6-year-old Rei. They were an ordinary family enjoying life in a suburban home. Mikio worked for a marketing firm, while Yasuko was a teacher. Their children were playful and full of energy. But their home was in a unique situation. It was one of the last remaining houses in an area where most homes had been demolished to make way for a park expansion. The family was somewhat isolated, living alongside Yasuko's mother, who lived in a separate house just next door. It was December 30th, 2000, a chilly winter night. Like most families, the Miyazawas were preparing for the New Year holidays. But what should have been a peaceful evening turned into a nightmare. On the morning of December 31st, Yasuko's mother became worried when she couldn't reach the family. She decided to check their home. What she discovered would shock the nation. Inside the house, she found Mikio's body at the base of the stairs. He had been stabbed multiple times. Upstairs, Yasuko and her daughter Nina were found brutally murdered. The killer had slashed them repeatedly with a knife, and little Rei, the youngest, was strangled in his bed. What makes this crime even more chilling is what the killer did after the murders. For hours, the killer stayed in the Miyazawa home. He used their computer to browse the internet, consuming ice cream from their fridge, and even used the bathroom, leaving behind evidence. The killer left their clothes in the house and walked away barefoot. Strangely, he left money and valuables untouched, ruling out robbery as a motive. Police found extensive evidence, including the killer's fingerprints, footprints, and even feces left in the toilet. A knife believed to be the murder weapon was also found in the home. Japanese authorities launched one of the largest investigations in the country's history. Over 246,000 officers were assigned to the case, and thousands of leads were followed. But despite this massive effort, the killer remains unidentified. Investigators believe the killer was a male in his 20s or 30s at the time, around 5 feet 7 inches tall. The shoes he left behind were a rare model only sold in South Korea, and his clothes were traced to a shop in Kanagawa Prefecture. DNA analysis suggested mixed Asian-European ancestry, which was unusual in Japan. The killer's blood was found at the scene, leading police to conclude he was injured during the attack. Yet, even with this wealth of evidence, including advanced DNA testing, no match has ever been found. Over the years, many theories have emerged. Some suggest the killer was a drifter or a foreigner passing through Japan. Others believe he may have had military training, given the precision of the attacks. Still, there are questions about his behavior. Why stay in the house after the murders? Was it arrogance or a sign of mental instability? Another theory points to personal animosity. Some speculate the killer may have been connected to Mikio's workplace, as Mikio had reported workplace conflicts before the murders. But no solid link has been established. The Setagaya family murders deeply shocked Japan, a country known for its low crime rate. It raised questions about safety, police procedures, and the challenges of solving violent crimes in modern urban settings. Every year, the family's relatives and friends hold memorials to honor their memory and keep the case alive in public consciousness. The community still hopes for justice, even as the case remains unsolved over 20 years later. Why was this family targeted? Who was the killer? And how has he managed to evade justice for so long? These questions linger, haunting not only the family's relatives, but also a nation that still seeks closure. Despite advances in forensic science, the Setagaya family murders remain one of Japan's most baffling and tragic cases. The Setagaya family murders remind us that even in a world of technological progress and tireless investigation, some mysteries endure. As we remember the Miyazawa family, we can only hope that one day justice will finally be served. Thank you for watching. If you found this video compelling, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next amazing video.